We back at it, we back at it, we back at it, we back at it, back at it, y'all, with another kicking it with the Kapt, baby. That's right. You already know it's almost New Year's, you know what I mean? It's that time, it's the end of the year, man. 2023 was off the meat breezy. That's right, you see some figures out here from 2023. And you see my guy up there, the Kick Bash guy there, you know what I mean? He's not, you know, from 2023, but I kind of like built him in 2023, so I just got him out there. Everybody here hanging out here. Some people from the, that made some of the countdown, some people that didn't, man. You know what I'm saying? They out here having a good time, just mingling, doing what they do, man. But yeah, man, just kicking it with the Kapt, man. Just a little quick year in review and a couple of things that's coming up and all that. I see some people already got their mutt, which is cool, man. So y'all got him in 2023, man. But he's gonna be on the Kapts. I got my notification from Havresboro Pulse, and they said he's on, you know, something's gonna be shipping out, so, you know, to my collection. So that's what's up. So he's on his way, but he's gonna be for 2024 in that review, you know what I mean? Because they got mad stuff coming out as far as classified. So all you guys that got him, man, that's what's up, man. You know, before, you know, the year was out and y'all got to enjoy him, man. I can't wait to get him. That was my favorite Joe. You know what I'm saying? Not one of them, but one of them, but the favorite Joe, my favorite Joe. You know what I mean? So can't wait to get him in hand. And plus I want to Kick Bash, not really Kick Bash, but I want to get the dog, and I want to, you know, use the dog for some of my Kick Bash figures and stuff like that, or guard dogs and stuff. So I got to grab another. I got two. I got to grab another one. But yeah, Ross and Ollie's was crazy for the win. They killed it for 2023. I'm just getting on to them, but I'm from the city, you know what I mean, New York City, so we don't have none of that over here, you know what I mean? I just happened to stumble across them. If you check some of my back a little bit of my videos, I was out in Miami for Art Bezel, you know what I'm saying, and I was out there, so I seen Ross said, oh, this is the joint everybody be talking about, and I be seeing all the videos, and I'm like, man, I'm up in here. And I got to grab some people, you know what I mean? A Stalker, Blue Marvel, a couple of people, you know what I mean? A Chewbacca. It was cool, so I got to experience that, but they was killing it. I don't know how they roll. I don't know. They said they've been open for years. I don't know nothing about it. I just know some people got hip to it now, I guess, and that's how I got hip to it, but I just experienced it. But they helped out a lot of people during this holiday season, and a lot of collectors get their weight up. So this was 2023 was crazy for collecting, even on that tip, because they just came out of nowhere and dropped some joints. So you got to get your, you know, collection up. G.I. Joe went off the meat rack, you know what I'm saying? So you already know Valorverse did their thing as well. Speaking of Valorverse, they got Series 4 up right now for pre-order. I already pre-ordered that, you know what I mean? And now Big Bad Toy Store got their exclusive, the Steel Brigade Snow Trooper, which looks crazy. I gotta grab maybe two of those, man. Maybe two of those. You know what I mean? Maybe two of those. I'm not crazy about the snow thing, like I said before, but they look okay. But I'm gonna grab them because, you know what I mean, I collect Action Force, so I at least want to have at least one of them in the collection to, you know, review it and see what it's about. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm really gonna Kick Bash anything like that. If I do, it might be one figure. You know what I mean? So, but they got the ghillie suits for the snow, the Ranger, the joint for the, you know what I mean? It's like, oh man, they got a lot of stuff coming out. They got the whole snow thing. They got the blowback joint with the ghillie suit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, you know, but did you guys order anything? Let the Kapt know in the comments, man. Did you guys grab an order? I still got to go to Big Bad Toy Store and order that. So I'm going to grab probably two of them, you know what I mean? But G.I. Joe, once again, man, this was their year. I don't care what anybody says. Valorverse did their thing with the women shit. They proved everybody wrong. I can't even lie. It just came out in the beginning of the year, so people don't really remember. But it was a frenzy, sold out. Still figures sold out. I wish he would put some of them back up. You know what I mean? But like Kill Switch, I want to get another one of her. But you know what I mean? But it's all good, man, with the accessory packs, all that. They did their thing, too, for a small company. They killed it, you know what I mean? They killed it. But G.I. Joe they had to answer back, and they answered back big time, and it's crazy, you know what I mean? I seen, and it's crazy on the artist Shark. He had something up that I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was a Duke. It's the retro card. I think it was in Chinese, or you know, I don't want to butcher nobody, Korean or whatever, but I think it was in Chinese, and it was showing the retro carded Duke, and they were showing the back of the card. And I don't know if you guys seen this video or not. You could go to his channel and check it, but I looked at the back of the card. They had a whole bunch of retro dudes on there. The Roadblock that we have, you know, with the vest, which supposed to have a white t-shirt underneath it. You know what I mean? His vest, you know, that green vest. They had him on there. They had a whole bunch of people. Lifeline. It was like, oh, so I'm like, wow, that card looked it filled up. I don't know how official it is or whatever. Maybe it is official. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, oh man. So that makes me like, wait a minute, man. I know I collect classified, but the retro is like crazy too. I mean, it's basic. It's not the same. They got little tweaks on there, and I'm starting to see the difference in them. But I got so many classifieds. I got some retro too, but that looked crazy. I'm like, oh man. Then they showed the 60th anniversaries. They look crazy. I grabbed like, I think 2 each. You know, the divers look crazy. That's just off the hook, man. That's just off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the Roman Racer, which is cool. This I gotta grab. I didn't grab it, and I thought like it was over. I don't know if they extended it. I think he extended the thing now a little more. And then plus they have some Articulated Ninja 35% off. I think that ends tonight, so you got to grab that before tomorrow. You know what I mean? If you're gonna grab that, and you get 35% off of, you know what I mean, the whole thing, because you know it's international. It's, you know, fast in China, so that's gonna be like $50 or so on the shipping and all of that. So to get $35 off is cool. You know what I mean? And you know, you could go to his page and see he has a offer you can, you know, grab off, you know, grab that and use that as closing when you use that to take off on your entire order, I guess. So that's cool, you know what I mean? And speaking of that, man, I seen some people, they were talking about the Ramen Racer, like, oh, it has gaps in the door and this and that, and I'm like, yo, it's a freaking prototype. It's not even finished. So they showing you what they can do, and then he, you know, I learned this from Valorverse, from Bobby Valor, because he's the first person I ever seen personally who was showing you step by step of his product, which he didn't even have to freaking do. So, you know, kudos to that. But this guy's doing the same thing, and I was like, oh, and I seen Articulated Ninja's thing, and I seen his videos, because I'm like, I could get this joint again. So I'm like, man, I gotta get at least one. And then I'm thinking about this promo code, so it's getting late, man. But the Kapt always, you know what I mean, I'd be waiting sometime to the last minute to see what's up, you know what I mean, undecisive. But I looked at Articulated Ninja's video. I looked at the ramen company's video on the Ramen Racer and all that. That's crazy. So I think I really have to pull the trigger. I got the Blade figure, plus it's just crazy. You can use it in so many different, you know, things with the Kick Bash, with anything, man. You can use it with any figure. So I'm really like, it's not just about the Ghost Rider or anything like that. So I'm like, man, I want to grab that up. So, you know, and do a review on that as well. But, you know, things are magnetized and all that. Then I seen that like 18 van. I'm like, oh man, that's coming in 2024. I'm like, hold up. They got the base model, and then they got, you know, the big, you know, the everything inclusive, you know what I mean? The luxury model type. And I'm like, they both look good, you know? I don't know if you guys checked it out, but you can go on their page and check it out on their channel, you know? I'm like, wow. And that's something I want to definitely grab, you know, going into 2024. I definitely have to get probably 2 of them. You know, the base model is going to come in black and white, and then the other one's going to come in, I think, the black with the red stripe thing and all that. So that's crazy. 6-inch, I'm like, come on, man. Then we got Valorverse coming with the joint, with the Vanguard. It's crazy. Then we got G.I. Joe with clutching on. Oh my God, it's gonna be vehicles. I say, hey, we asked for it, right? We asked for it, man, and they're delivering, man. So you know what I mean? That Hess tank once again is beautiful, man. If you guys didn't get it, man. Haven't really been checking up on the aftermarket or what's going on with that, but that's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna shoot another video about that going into the new year, just something real quick so people could see it again. I shot a video on it. You could go back and check it out, a few videos back and stuff like that. You know what I mean? On to other topics, and man, they got this guy, man, this fisherman. He's copying my name. I'm like, yo, and then I'm wondering what's going on with the cap. I'm like, he's using Captain's Corner with the K's and everything, and he's a fisherman. I'm like, why would you have a segment called Captain's Corner? You know what I mean? I don't understand. Before, you didn't even use K's. He had like C's in his name. Captain with a C. I put K's, you know what I mean? Captain's Corner. I'm not saying I'm the only one out there. I'm the only shit. Okay, I'm doing a toy thing, but it just seemed odd to me. You know what I mean? And it's like he didn't use that before. I've been watching him since last year, like, because when I put it up, I'm like, oh, somebody has something similar, but it was Captain with C. I said, okay, so nobody had my name like this, so you know how that thing goes. So that might be the things that's messing me up with the YouTube. So that's why I've been saying DA, you know, Captain with K, you know, Captain's Corner with a K, not a C, you know what I'm saying? So I've been saying that lately in my videos just to get it across if people's trying to, you know, check for my channel, and then they grabbing this freaking fisherman and they're bugging like, what the hell's going on, you know what I mean? But I see he made it was a segment. But if he's watching because you know, I don't know, you're Jack and you trying to, you know, run with stuff and people get inspired, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, you could have left it like that. You know what I mean? If it didn't go through, it didn't go through. But you're on a fishing boat, man. You're fishing. You shouldn't have a corner. What you got a corner for? And I'm talking about even if it's the corner of a freaking boat. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? You should have put the captain's quarters. You know what I'm saying? You can take that if you want it, man, if you're listening. You know what I'm saying? You should. I would have did that if I was a fisherman. I would have said the captain's quarters. Wouldn't have put no K's in. I would have just said put C's, the captain's quarters. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because you're the captain of your ship, man. But you don't get it, bro. This is Pirate Tribe, man. The tribe knows what I'm talking about, man. This is how we move over here. They already know what we talking about. And this is the corner, man. For real, man. You see it. It's obvious, man. I done put this diorama together. That's why I said corner. And I'm the captain. I'm a pirate. I'm the captain of my ship. We just hanging out here on the freaking corner. You understand what I'm saying? So don't try to bite the style or none of that, man. You know what I mean? Do your own thing, man. If it's not working out, it's not working out, bro. Maybe you need to go to another lake or something, man. I don't know, but anyway, man, we stay positive over here. We ain't on to none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was a great year. Let's see what 2024 brings, man. You already know the cap ain't trying to keep you too long. You know, for all my people who celebrate these holidays, Happy New Year. For all my people who don't, you know, already know, hey, man, blessings to you, you know what I mean, and yours and everything. And, you know, hey, man, let's go into this, you know, next month, next year, whatever, with, you know, good aspirations and see what this toy thing's gonna bring. You already know Joe's already showed us some stuff. Valorverse showed us some stuff. I don't know about NECA, all of that type of stuff. I'm not really into that, even though the Combats of Glory, I'm hoping that they said they were gonna re-release them females, and I'm hoping that they do that because I really wanted those. You know what I mean? That's a small company, and you know, like Valorverse, he had to re-release some things because people just caught on later. I get it. You know what I mean? I know you don't want to constantly do that, but once, you know, do it one time or something and let people catch up. Yeah, especially if you had a great seller like that. But let's see what happens. But that's the only line I think else that I'll probably collect. And I like that Animals of the Animal Warriors of the King, something like that. I'm looking into that. I'm not all the way into it, but some of them look good. And I'm a sucker for the kick bash thing. And they got a lot of ways you can kick bash figures. So that's my whole thing too. But once again, you know me, military style, 6-inch figures, you know what I mean? I don't do too many imports and stuff like that, so you already know. But not saying we not going there, but this year, we doing a lot more stuff. You see, I got a couple of segments coming up, kicking with the cap. This, you know, new thing I did. This is the third one. So, you know what I mean? This is the, I guess, New Year's special or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, you guys be safe out there, man. You know, be with your loved ones. If you don't have any, man, God bless you, man. You know, just stay safe, man. Go into this new year, this, you know, with you know, some great energy, and it's gonna be good collected, man. You know what I mean? The community's growing, man. People, you know, are growing, man. There's more collectors, man. You know, they're listening to what we're saying, man. They're giving us a little more bang for our buck. You know, hey, man, there's a lot of new companies coming up there. You know, not putting up with the bull crap, and they, you know, putting their minds, you know, together, and they're, you know, putting out some good work too. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's the Mythic Legion. There's so much stuff, man, that's out there, man, that, you know, I don't even mess with, but there's this beautiful stuff. You know, I see the artwork there, McFarlane, all that, man. And that's another thing, you know, he's joining forces with these guys. So let's see Hasbro. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, it's just a bunch of stuff in 2-4, man. I thought 2-3 was crazy. Let's see, 2-4 might be off the meat rack, crib. I'm really looking forward to that Vanguard. You know what I mean? And now this ramen van and that car. But let me know in the comments what y'all looking forward to, man. On that, you already know the motto: love, peace, and hair grease. I catch you guys on the next one. You already know. I catch you guys, matter of fact, next year. The Kapt's out. Peace. One.